Hello everyone, Dajahao, Sawadika. Welcome back to another video. I'm going through my top tips for time management. And so I thought I would just share things that I do that have really helped me manage my time. And then a bit of background into why I sort of do these practices that I'm going to mention. So I work full time. I have a 9 to 5:30 job. Cue Dolly Parton. If it wasn't copyright, I should be playing right now. And on top of that, I do martial arts twice a week for 2 hours in the afternoon, evening, I should say, sorry. And I also, as you know, I do Chinese, and I've recently taken up Thai. And during this isolation, I've also recently taken up YouTube. So it's a lot going on in my schedule. My day is very packed. And so I have developed ways to manage my time. So we're going to go through STAR. First, we have S. Now, S stands for schedule. I'm a huge scheduler. I love to know exactly what I'm doing, when I'm going to be doing it. And this even applies when I'm on holiday. I'm that friend that is like, okay, everyone, I'm going to need you to tell me where you want to go. Everyone tell me where you want to go. I've got the itinerary sorted. With my days at the moment, what I do is I have written out on an A4 piece of paper along the chart. I did Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And then I divided it into like morning, lunch, afternoon, evening. And I write in what I have to do. So Monday to Friday is obviously work. Oh, and work. So schedule your day, write down exactly what you have to do, just so that you sort of have like a visual reminder of what it is. Now, paper might not work for you, so put it in your calendar on your phone. Have what you need to be doing in a day, so you have this sort of one clear snapshot of what your day, your week, your month, whatever looks like. That's my first tip. Then we're going to bounce onto the T in STAR. So T for me is tasks. And this is something I like to set daily. And this will be, for example, let's say again with YouTube, I'll be like, okay, 6 or 7 edit. And I might put in exactly what I want to achieve with that particular activity and just have that written down as a task. And then what I love to do is then just cross it off. Once you've done it, cross it off. There is nothing more satisfying than once you've done a task than just being able to go, erase. So now we bounce onto the A in STAR. So with A, this is like a twofold for me. So A is actions and adjustments. So I say actions because this is what you're going to be doing to actually complete the tasks that you've set. Let's take languages. So you decided, okay, on a Saturday between 10 and 11, you're going to be really studying French. Now your task today, you're going to tackle all those tenses. That's what you're going to be tackling today. You're going to make sure you know your past, future from your present, simple, multiplied, dividing by French. That's what you're going to tackle today. And you're like, brilliant. Now you're on the A. So how are you going to do this? You're going to grab that French book or whatever your resources is. If you need help on resources, I've got a video. So you're going to grab those resources and you're going to actually work on improving your French grammar. Brilliant, you're on the action. But then something happens and you're like, oh crap, I'm not going to make my 12 o'clock scheduled appointment of looking at Italian proverbs. So that's what you're going to be working on next. You're like, oh, I'm not going to make it. So what do? You adjust. That's why I like to have a little bit of flexibility with my day, and I like to give myself time to be able to adjust. So always be flexible, ready to adjust. If the action you're taking, maybe you just didn't give yourself enough time this time, which is fine. Just adjust. And you're still on track to being a star. So then finally, you have R. R is results, reflect, rest. Those are my 3 R's. I feel like those 3 R's should apply to everything. Now, results are the results of everything you've done in steps S, T, and A. And these are your results. So you've done the French and now you're a boss at the tenses. You're like, test me on anything. I can tell you past, present, and future. Say nothing. Au revoir. That's what you can do after your results. Then you reflect. Right, what went well? What didn't go well? Let's say you had to make an adjustment on the third step. And now you're reflecting. Did you take on too much? Did you overestimate how quickly you could get it done? That's just where you reflect on your day or reflect on your week. It's up to you. It's a real personal thing in terms of how you want to do your reflection. See what happens, adjust, reflect, and move on. Okay? If it won't matter in 5 years, don't spend 5 minutes on it. Whatever the saying is. Was that it? If it doesn't matter in 5 minutes, don't spend... Nope. If it doesn't matter in 5 years, don't spend 5 minutes on it. Words of wisdom. The final R is rest. And this is my favourite one. But I'm a big believer that every single day you should have time for yourself. If you can't perform at your best, you can't be your best. If you can't perform at your best, you can't be your best. That is just my personal opinion. So every day I make sure I set aside either an hour, half an hour of just downtime. Do I always do it? No. But do I want to always do it? Do I always plan and intend to do it? Yeah, because like I said, rest, there is nothing better for you than rest. Okay, we all need it sometimes. Honey, you are your biggest boss, you are your biggest cheerleader, and if there's no energy in the tank, then baby, the tank is not gonna move. Okay, so make sure you're taking that rest, take that time for yourself. You've already done an amazing job. So those are my 4 tips on how I stay on top of my workload and stuff like that. Let me know in the comments if you agree, if you have your own ways of managing your time. I'd love to hear. And with this video, I don't want to come across that I'm like, oh, I'm so perfect and all my time is, bossed and I know exactly what I'm doing at any given time and I'm just on top of everything. Because that's not real and that's not me. I try to implement this, and like I said, I spend a lot of time in the adjustment stage because things are always coming up for me. So I'm always having to change and adjust. You've got to always imagine that there's no one in front of you. There is no one in front of you. You are in your lane. Your goal is at the end of this lane. There is no one you're chasing. There is no one that you're looking at the back of. And hopefully, this video, it will be another tool in your arsenal to help you on your journey. I hope you click that subscribe button. Stay along, follow the journey. Follow me on Instagram. And until next time, 再见, Sawadee ka.